Welcome back.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, this is the back to school edition. This is office hours, the real life athletic directors. We are hours away,
from stepping back in
hours
the field.
away from the 2025-26 school term.
But let's be honest, we've already been back.
Yeah.
Like, even though we haven't officially
We have been off.
been
we
back,
haven't been off.
that's it right
We
there.
have
We
been-
have not been off.
You know what? I'm gonna share this with you because I was up here at Hardaway High School helping my wife with some stuff yesterday. My old spot. You know, I'm in a new
Look
spot
at
now.
that.
My old spot.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
And teachers were asking me, "Why are you here? Why are you guys not working?" But
When your new spot gets ready, now we got to take the cameras and walk through the building and let the
I
people
think
see how
that-
nice of a spot you have.
yeah, I think when it's ready, we might just change our whole setup.
I'm good with this
Just
spot.
move it over there.
It's
You
close
like
to
this?
my house.
It's close to home.
Selfishly.
Oh, y'all made me
Selfishness.
forget my quote.
Oh, you had a quote.
Yes,
What's that?
and I think of us with this quote. You
I'm
ready for this?
nervous.
Huh? No.
The producer's
This is
nervous
good.
too.
Greatness.
She
Greatness never clocks out.
I like that.
You're never off.
Never off.
Greatness, you're never off. Greatness never clocks out. We're always on.
Always working.
Always, always. Yeah. So I had to share that with some younger teachers yesterday as I was working and they were absent
Mm.
from what I consider their home.
What'd you have yesterday? Oh, when you were up here working?
That's right.
Okay.
I'm moving furniture. I'm doing whatever, someone told me to do.
But I've been to her office and it seemed like it was already completed.
I'm talking the school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The school,
So
bro. Work.
I had cheer yesterday. It was a long day.
Oh wow. Yeah.
The cheerleader of the year competition was held yesterday at CSU,
Yeah.
and we had 2 cheerleaders competing.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheerleader of the year
Mhm.
at the beginning of a school year. What are they? So this was a competition.
Correct.
So
For
this
the whole
this is
state.
an individual competition.
Yes.
Wow. So you had girls training for this throughout the summer to prep.
Yes, they practiced and everything, and yesterday they competed.
90-team competition.
Not a team competition. So it appeared as though the most you could have from one team was 2 cheerleaders. There was an interview portion. There was an application
wow.
process. So, I mean, they're looking at GPA, extracurricular activities. What are you doing in the school and
Yeah.
the community? And then yesterday, before they actually competed, I think they had their interview, and there was a panel for that. And then they came down and they did their thing on the job.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
So that makes me think about that. What's the thing on TV? The Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
cheerleader
yeah.
competitions and tryouts and
Mhm.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I didn't know either until my cheer coach emailed me about a month ago, and she needed eligibility for it.
Eligibility. What is the sanction?
So it's not GHSA.
Oh, I know that.
but
I've said the rule book. It's not.
but I think they
GHSA.
wanted to make sure that so you have, of course, your cheerleader who did their routine, but they also could have like 3 to 4 of their teammates who could help them for like stunts and things like that. So they needed to make sure that, of course, the cheerleader who is participating has
Mhm.
gone through eligibility, but also the teammates that are helping them with their stunts and things of that nature.
I was going to
were
ask you that.
eligible.
Just how can one person perform? It's a cheer or
Right.
dance at that point. So
Right.
I think you would have to have some type
Yeah.
of.
So they had, I mean, of course, the cheerleader by herself would do
Mhm.
flips and cheers and, like you said, dances and
Right.
things like that. But then there's a portion of their routine where they're doing basket tosses and they've got their flyers, and some of the girls wear the flyers. So
I would
It
imagine
was
that it's
interesting.
like the you ever watch gymnastics in the Olympics,
Yes.
floor routines where
Yeah.
you got your team cheering for you.
right,
You know,
yeah, it was a lot of that. It got
Yeah,
loud.
yeah,
It
yeah.
got really loud.
Oh
So
man,
it
that's
was pretty
crazy.
cool to see.
The day before school, 2
Yep.
days, the weekend before school starts
So both of my cheerleaders finished top 16.
in the state.
Yes, in the state.
Do you know how many were total?
So it started out the day there were 30 that made it to the day.
Okay.
So 30 for single A to triple A,
Mhm.
and then 30 for 4A to 6A.
Oh wow.
And then both after everybody competed, they announced your top 16,
Mhm.
and then after your top 16, they announced your runner up and then winner.
Wow. I bet Palm State was packed.
Not as crowded as I thought it was going to be, but it was a good crowd.
Maybe it's the timing.
I definitely think it was the timing.
I know where people were. Walmart. Look, man.
Getting their back to school
Look, I gotta
supplies.
tell you, I went to Walmart today. It's crazy. But let me tell you this though.
I know
Walmart
it's
is already breaking down the school section. Like they move it to the front of the
and
store.
Halloween.
They're about to put up new stuff already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were taking stuff off the shelf while people were shopping for their supplies.
Which is crazy.
But this leads me to a question. Coach Hunley, you got a son.
I do.
All right. Aiden's how old?
12.
Sixth
12.
grade.
Going to the 6th grade.
Middle school.
Middle.
Is he excited about school?
Yeah. He excited. We went to the open house. The teacher was asking where he excited. He was telling them he was nervous.
Uh-huh.
So, okay. What you nervous about, man?
Right.
Oh, this was Friday.
He said, just going to a new school.
Right.
I said, okay. You ain't got to be nervous. Just be you. Real simple.
So let me ask you. When you go home tonight, is Aiden thinking about what he's wearing tomorrow?
Oh, he's already.
He's thinking about his book bag and
Yeah.
everything being packed?
Yeah.
School supplies?
Not even the school supplies. What he is wearing.
The outfit.
What him and his buddy was on the phone trying to coordinate
Right.
what they
I know
gonna
that's
wear.
Right.
I said, I can't
But that's-
remember the days.
Look, man, that's a great thing about that age.
Yeah.
Because they're still thinking, it don't matter if it's the first day. I'm going to wear my new
Right.
stuff.
Right.
I'm going to look good.
Right.
Where,
Day one.
some of the ones we deal with at high school,
They're gonna come in tomorrow looking like a bomb.
Just be glad I showed up.
that's right. That's right.
That's really what it
They
is.
don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
That is a
When
fact.
I was at Walmart today, I must have heard 10 parents say to their child, "Where's your list?
Where'd you live?
Where's your supply list?"
Wow.
So I started thinking, and I want y'all to answer this. I don't remember school shopping. Okay, when I was high school, middle, whatever. But I do remember college.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember not buying anything till I got that syllabus
Right.
to figure out what I need.
What you need.
But of course, I've taught elementary and middle school.
Mhm.
That list, that's the Bible.
Yeah.
And you're going to get everything
On that list.
on that list. Because I remember separating stuff when they came in. Hey, glad to meet you, Sarah. Put your crayons over here. Don't label them. This is for the classroom.
Everybody gonna use
This
it.
everybody's stuff.
We need your tissue. Put it on that table. Oh, no, don't label it. This for everybody. If somebody have a cold, we're not worried about what box they pulling from. They just get some tissue.
Right.
Right.
But what are some of your thoughts? Just think back to when you were growing up. What are some of your thoughts about going back to school?
I just remember shoe shopping.
You've always been a shoe junkie, huh? Don't remember no
So
supplies.
I
no
don't.
pens,
Don't
no
remember
paper.
supplies. Don't remember pens, paper, none of that stuff.
I
Like,
definitely don't remember having a list.
I remember having a list because I remember going to the
I'm a
store
little older than you.
and.
I'm older.
But I remember going to the store and the teacher's list would be like at the store. They had like a little, I don't know, like a little file system.
Mhm,
You could pull the teacher's list from that. I also remember there was a time where it came in the mail,
Oh, really? Okay.
which was pretty cool. But I don't remember going to school supply shop. I remember, hey, today we're going to go get our shoes for school. I remember
Oh.
that. That's all I was excited about, them shoes.
When I came up, you got 2 pair of shoes. 2 pair of shoes for the first day and a pair of shoes for Christmas.
Christmas, that's right.
And you wore them shoes every day.
Oh.
You're right. It's different now.
Yeah, you wore those shoes every day. My son has 8 pair of shoes right now.
Right.
New. Not to mention the ones.
New?
New.
Well,
Counting the
because a
ones
few
you
weeks
bought?
ago,
I was in Athens
a
buying
few
shoes.
weeks ago, you bought 3 or 4 pairs.
Right,
yourself.
I said,
I was
count
in Athens
those.
buying. It's crazy because there's no way, even though I would want to be like, you don't need all these shoes.
You can't stop it.
You can't. Because you don't want them to get picked on.
You can't stop
Not
it.
even that. How can you say you don't need all them shoes? You never know.
You definitely don't need all those shoes.
So,
Weather, your event.
but
what
we're
you doing?
different. It's so different these days because when we were growing up, like you said, you got 2 pair,
You got 2 pairs now.
and I don't think we ever asked for anything else.
Mm-mm.
If I had an extra pair of shoes, I had some school shoes, I had play shoes.
Yeah.
Right.
And when I got
remember
home
that,
from school,
yeah.
You
I
took
took
off
my
your
school
shoes
shoes
off
off
and put
take
on
your
your
school
play
shoes
shoes.
and I put on my play shoes.
Put on your
Right.
play clothes.
That's right. I changed clothes.
Right.
You're right. Exactly. And I remember having shoes where you could see through the bottom sometimes.
Right.
Because those were my play
Right.
shoes. But I'm telling you, I was in Walmart. I mean, it was crazy. I'm talking all over the place.
Yeah.
Not just the school section. I'm talking clothes, groceries,
People everywhere.
lunches. Like you get your
Everything.
Lunchables, you get your
Right.
orange juices, milk, whatever they're all over the place.
Right.
And not just mom with the son. I mean, the whole family's there.
Yeah.
See, I'm glad I did not go to Walmart.
The entire family.
That sounds
Is there.
irritating. Get out the way. People
Target.
just stop in the middle of the aisle.
We were in Target, Walmart. I mean, it's just
So let me ask you this though.
yeah.
Everywhere.
Now this is
Look
the
at Linda.
this is the big question. Why were you out shopping?
It had nothing to do with school.
I know. That's why I said what I said. What are you talking about?
Nothing to do with school.
You had to get her school outfits up.
I had to make sure.
Target.
I'm gonna say this. This not bad. My wife doesn't like driving,
Well, we know that.
Yeah, we already know
and
that. I guess the viewers didn't know that.
if
though,
she
so-
needs to go somewhere, I'm driving. It don't matter that I just got home.
That's what you signed up for.
I signed up for it. So that was Target. I think we've been to
my
Target.
wife don't mind driving.
What's today? Sunday?
Thank
Yes.
God.
Since Friday. I may have
That
been
would
to
drive me
Target
crazy.
twice, 3 times. 3 times
You been where?
to Target in less than 24 hour time span. Walmart was actually going to look for something that had nothing to do with school,
Mm-hmm.
but I was looking for stuff and I bumped into students,
Yeah.
and I'm navigating my way through, and I'm just noticing, I'm observing
Yeah.
these shopping carts and the paper, the pens, I'll tell you what, if I was still coaching, I would have bought Expo markers. Like, that would be my thing.
Right.
Or
They're on
Or-
sale right now, Sam.
exactly. Lead
That's
lead
when I
pencils. I used to get lead pencils for my scorekeepers I have. So I would buy them during the back to school time because they were cheaper than
You
waiting
just
till
have
later. Right,
Yeah.
right. But it was just unbelievable. I guess what threw me off was just, and I'm not a last minute person. So if I knew the school supplies were out 2 weeks ago,
You
as
ain't
a
got
parent, I
plan.
probably did it 2 weeks ago
Right.
instead of waiting until this last.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do remember when I was young. You know what I do remember? One thing I remember going from big line paper to little paper.
Oh yeah, I
And
do
my
remember
handwriting
that.
I want college rule paper.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want the big wide.
Right.
I
The
can write
wide
a little
rule
bit.
paper.
That's right.
Yeah.
And lead pencils.
Mm-hmm.
I remember not buying pencil sharpeners. I was like, I need a mechanical pencil.
Right. Right.
I remember getting my backpack too.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Now,
So
probably
shoes
back
in the
in me-
backpack.
Now probably back in me in your day, it was
Jan Sport.
JanSport and what kind of lunchbox you want.
See, I never carried a lunch.
See, I was a twin, so me and my brother, it was an argument. If we were buying NFL one year, the NFL lunchbox, or whatever, and who athlete or what team we supported,
Right. Or your folders had that player on it.
and we were twins, so we didn't want to match.
Right.
If he was a Cowboys fan, I was a Atlanta Falcons fan. Like we can't not root for the same team.
It's too much like right.
If he liked Tony Dorsett for the Cowboys, I was William Andrews for the Falcons. Like
Right.
it was,
Right.
we're just gonna be different,
Right.
And we stopped wearing the same clothes, similar clothes, probably middle school, elementary. I remember having twins in high school that still dressed like no,
Yeah.
we're not doing it.
I got cousin twins that I think they still dress alike.
I know a
Cousin
lot.
twins do.
There's some twins in my hometown. They're teachers, some ladies, nice ladies, and they dress alike. They teach in the same school, and I think their classrooms might be side by side.
That's a lot. Wow. So do y'all? So now that you are teaching, do you all think about what you're gonna wear? Well, not you anymore, but did you used to think about what you're wearing on the first day of school? Now
No.
that you're
Never have. Even when I was in the classroom.
I don't. I think you're gonna love this. I thought about what shoes I might wear,
I mean, that's every day,
and I make the shoes, the outfit just match the shoes.
right?
I would be sleep thinking what shoes I'm gonna wear next.
Right. Yeah. Every day, the shoes. Everything goes around the shoes.
Now mine,
I'm trying to get into more shoes. I'm buying more shoes just because I'm around y'all so much.
Well, if you want to help, you can help me out.
I get
Buying shoes?
I wear 8.5. Anybody want to buy me some shoes?
that's right.
You're
We
good.
we
You're
collect.
good. Yeah, I wear 8.5, 8, depending on the type. If
Well-
there's a question, buy both, and
We looking
I'll
for-
try them on.
We're looking for NIL deals for athletic directors.
So
NIL.
look, coach. Brand new school year,
Yeah.
first day tomorrow,
Yep.
and you are not coaching.
Let me tell
How
you,
many years did you coach? 20 what?
21 here,
21 here.
28 total.
How's that? That's why you
28
can't stop
total.
saying we have a game.
And it's gonna take
We have a
time.
scrimmage.
I know.
28 years total of coaching.
Yeah.
And tomorrow,
Tomorrow's my
you
first
don't
time
have workouts.
not
you don't-
being on a faculty list at a school. I was helping my wife go over the roster and classrooms last night, and I'm sitting there. I got a little
Did you
emotional.
feel
about
left out?
it. Got a little emotional. I ain't see no bills on that thing. No bills on the paper for Hardaway High School.
Wow.
I started in 2004 at Hardaway.
Wow.
First time I never saw it. I'm just looking through the whole list.
Graduate.
I graduated in 98.
Graduate no problem.
I was working. I was 10 years in when you graduated. Yeah.
Wow.
It was the first time in 21 years at Hardaway that I was not listed. Like, I'm serious. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
We say it don't look right.
You know, I didn't say anything to her either, but I literally looked at that sheet like, man,
This is real.
Now it's real.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And I have not thought about what I'm wearing tomorrow. I look at the weather forecast because I don't know what my job details on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
I don't know if I'm inside, outside, moving
You
around.
bought some nice boots, but you
I
can't
saw
wear
them
them. You can't wear them yet. So even if it's raining, you can't wear
It's
them.
supposed to rain tomorrow.
You can't wear those boots though. They're too hot. It ain't boot time.
Well,
But what he gonna be doing? He got a fence to take down at Lake Bottom.
that's right.
Yeah, you might have to wear your work
I'm
boots.
gonna wear them boots.
So,
So I,
Huntley, what does this new school year look like or feel like for you now with your new role?
I don't think it changes much. So what I'm hoping, I mean, you
he
talked
put the
about
brand
this.
hands up.
What I'm hoping,
Whoa, man.
what I'm hoping is that when we get through this initial,
Yeah.
with
This
all the
stretch,
stuff we got to do, it'll kind of
Calm
slow
down.
down, calm down, and ease up. I do have an assistant, so hopefully she'll be able to take some of the stuff when basketball season comes.
Right.
But I mean, it's doable. Mills did it by himself for years,
Mhm.
Right.
so I think I'll be all right. I just hope it's smooth.
My
I hope it's smooth,
the only advice I would give
or I'm
to
quitting.
You can't quit. I'm not gonna let you quit.
the only advice I would give to you all, because now we have 4 first-year athletic directors in the district. You two, Coach Special at Shaw.
You
Kelly
know what I
Ellison
looked
here.
at?
Yeah.
I'm sure this is probably the first time in the history of Muskogee County. One, we have so many female athletic directors.
Yeah,
But 2, we only have 1 football coach that's athletic director.
I said that to my wife earlier. Times have changed.
Yeah.
Times have changed. And you know, we don't know why it's nothing positive, negative. It's just
Right. It's just
times
it
have
is what
changed.
it is.
You
yeah.
know, and the administrators have a big task of you got to get someone you trust that can get the job done.
Right.
And nothing against football coach, you just may feel, hey, it might be too much for them to handle.
Right.
So you got to find someone as yourselves that put the time in and reward you for it. You know, And like you said, if you have an assistant or not have an assistant, I didn't have an assistant, so I had to learn everything,
Right.
you know. And now when you all call me, I can help
Right.
because I've done it,
Right.
you know. And if I haven't done it, hey, let me get back with you
Right.
because Jeff Battle's right across the hall. Let me go check on how we've done this before, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as in the building, you know, Coach Ellison, Coach Special, you know, Coach McCoy, you, Coach Hunley, you can call me for anything.
Right.
Like
I think I called you 3 times today.
we're gonna figure it out. You know, we're gonna
Right.
navigate this, but you know, of course, we're serving our individual buildings, but we're also serving the community
Right.
all the time.
Right.
You know, and I don't think, you know, sometimes you might have a football coach in the past and never think about the community part of it.
Right.
You know, it was just my season. Let me just take care of this, and I'm gonna move on to something else. But you know, when we grow in this profession, of course, we've been into the workshops and the summits now. It's a lot larger than just
Right.
your sport that you coach.
Right.
It's a lot going on in the state, and we have to make sure we are following suit with all those things.
And I think that's the biggest thing is getting people to understand that you're going to come to me with a concern or a question or something that you want me to do, but I'm not just here for you. And getting them to understand, like, I hear what you're saying, but that's not my number one priority right now.
That's, you know, you said it, but to them, it's their number one.
Right.
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 And you're saying, I'm gonna put you. I got you on the radar. I'm gonna add you to this list.
Right.
I'm gonna get with you.
Right.
They want
They want
instant.
it done now.
I mean,
And
just
I-
like I look at our kids
Right.
instantly. Can you do this? Like, whoa, hold on.
And that's what I
Let's
had to
figure
tell a
this out.
coach last week. They asked me, hey, can you take care of X, Y, and Z? And I said, I got you.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I hear you.
Right.
And I'm walking away to go do something else. And then they just kept talking. I turned around. I said, I've seen it.
Right. We'll get to it.
I said, but it's not something that I need to do right now.
Mhm.
It'll be taken care of by the time it needs to be taken care of. And I need you to understand that. And I think you and I talked about it a little bit.
We did.
But I think that's going to be the hardest thing is getting people to understand that aspect of it.
Well, you still have a job.
Right.
You still have a job. You know, your supplement comes from your added duties,
Right.
but your main job is to teach.
Right. And during my coaches meeting, I told them that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, be mindful of what you're doing. Don't let your little paycheck affect your big
You
paycheck.
did say that. You did say
Because
that.
this is just a small part
you can't
of
pay all your bills from your little check.
No.
man.
No.
You can't pay all your bills from your
Ain't
little
gonna
check.
happen.
Not
No.
at all.
Ain't gonna happen.
You got to make sure
Not
that's
even
taken care
close.
of
Right.
and understood. But I know with a lot of us, you know, my new role, of course, is to assist and handle the district, which is a large undertaking. I mean, I'm not going to downplay that at all, you know. But I'm so happy to be in the position to grow professionally and grow professionally in Muskogee County.
Right.
Right.
And I feel that I got a team that's
For
not going
sure.
to let me fail. You
Right.
know, and Coach Hunley said that to someone this week. Yeah, he don't know I was listening to the conversation, but he said it in the interview. Said it in the interview.
Mm-hmm.
None of us can fail because we got
Each other's
each other's back.
Right.
We can't fail. You know, to the general public, you know, they think we're always against each other, and we're not. You know,
Right.
now me and this man done had battles,
Right.
and we shake hands and hug at the end of the night and go out and eat dinner as soon as the game's over. Like
Right.
you and I have done the
And
same thing.
Right.
So,
And he won most of the time.
so it was never a
My
thing.
butt most of the time. Then once I started getting good, he stopped coaching.
I went to the
dirt.
boys' side. I went to the boys' side.
He said, I'm done with that.
Pass it to somebody else. Pass this on to somebody else. But I mean, this back to school, man. I get pumped up. I do get pumped up to see the kids or whatever. So I know it's gonna be different for me. So when I get out and can visit schools, you know, I'll probably be the happiest person getting out of the car. Like,
Right.
you know, let's see what you're doing, or how can I help you? How can I assist? Or going to elementary school, which I haven't done in years, and giving somebody a high five in PE. You know,
Right. Ooh, be careful.
Just seeing how-
That's snotty.
see how fun they have. I have to sanitize with me. I'll be ready. But
I would say I'm kidding.
yeah, that's crazy.
No, you're not.
But look, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break. This is Office Hours Real Life Athletic Directors. Want to give a shout out to Coach Kegler.
We miss you, man. I
Man,
can't.
where
I don't
you
have
We just-
nobody
we just
to
left
talk
this chair.
about.
Look at your
Yeah.
chair.
Your
We should
chair
put
Your
is
chair
empty.
is empty.
Should put a green shirt or something over there today
Golly.
with glasses on.
Hurry back, man.
Shout out to Coach Keg. We'll see y'all.
Safe
We'll be right back.
travels.
We'll take a quick break. BRB.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet from Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take to the road in a rugged new full-size Chevy Silverado with discounts up to $13,000 off MSRP. New 2026 Chevy Equinox with all-around versatility and affordable pricing. Now with discounts up to $4,000 off MSRP. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
We are back.
We back.
Welcome back.
What you say? Did Coach Kegler go to the Hall of Fame inductions? Do y'all know?
I don't know. I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he's just somewhere
Up in Ohio?
enjoying his last day before.
Who knows?
But he got that money.
Must be nice.
He's
got
Everybody
that
in
money.
there.
He can do it.
Does he have a scrimmage coming up? He's
Next
probably,
week.
he's probably done a lot of work already behind the
Next
scenes to
week.
get ready for that. So the NFL had this was a Hall of Fame induction weekend, which brought me to a thought. Why? I don't even know all the stipulations. I was going to research a little bit earlier. I didn't have time. If you're a great player and I retire, is there a time limit? Do you know? I mean, do you know these answers? Is there a time limit because you might come out of retirement, or
I think for NFL there is a time
like
limit.
5 years? I think in
There's
NFL,
so many years.
I think
It's
the NBA is like
criteria.
5
It's like a
years.
criteria
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
make it.
But if you're
See
good,
if I can find it real quick.
why did Michael Jordan have to wait 5 years?
Because he retired one time and came back. Can you be in the Hall of Fame and still be playing?
Coaches still coach.
Do they?
They in the Hall of Fame.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Coaches still coach. They in the Hall of Fame. Bill Self in the Hall of Fame. I'm sure.
Got an answer.
For the NFL coaches, they can be in the Hall of Fame and still play. They don't have to be retired for 1 year, and they can still
Coach.
coach and still be in the Hall of Fame and still coach. So players have to wait 5.
Players have to wait 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my thoughts were when Kobe Bryant passed away, they put him on in. So like they made an exception. Okay. So when Michael Jordan retired from the Wizards, why do they have to wait 5 years? When you're talking about changing the logo in a sport while that player is playing the game, and you're still going to wait 5 years, you know. And football is totally different, I know, because you got to be nominated. You got to go through this huge committee, this voting process, which I think is years of it. Like Eli Manning is not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Right. But it may be the same for basketball. It might be that same timeline type thing.
It's just interesting because when you see him, when I saw Sterling Sharp, Eric Allen, God, who was the guy? He was a linebacker, played for, oh man, I forgot his name.
There were 4 players that were inducted.
Only
to the
4
Hall
got
of Fame.
in.
Yeah. Because I think Brandon Marshall was on the list, but wasn't selected.
There was one guy who didn't, Gates. Gates was his last name.
Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates. And he didn't play college football. I don't know if he played basketball or whatever, but he made it to the Hall of Fame and didn't play college football
Which
at
is
all.
Crazy.
But when you see him, I was like, oh yeah, I remember watching him play.
Yeah.
You
Gates
know.
was good.
Because
Yeah,
I
tight
remember
end.
Sterling Sharp before Shannon Sharp.
Right.
Shannon made it before Sterling.
Yeah.
But they played different positions. Maybe that was the hold up. You know, like I don't know.
Sterling got hurt too.
Right.
Late this year in his career.
I think it was kind of early in his career.
He
I
had
don't
some good
remember.
quarterbacks though. You know, Sterling played with Brett Favre and Rodgers.
Yeah.
So, talking about the Hall of Fame, do you all have a process for bringing it down to high school? A process for retiring jerseys at your schools? Well,
My
formerly.
former school.
Yeah.
We-
Do y'all have a process
It's been in
for that?
discussions here at Hardaway, and we haven't put any. They have not. They. Nothing is in stone.
Okay.
It's been brought up to me as the athletic director for some time now, but we've never been able to figure it out. there are some young men and ladies,
worthy
former
of being-
athletes.
having their numbers retired.
Yeah. Now you all have several retired at Columbus. You all have some retired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We retired Olivia's.
Mm-hmm.
But basketball is basketball is different because because you only got so many numbers
Right.
the basketball. So I mean, you can say retire, you can hang it up, but you still gonna
Use
wear
the number. Yeah.
You still gonna have to use that number eventually. Like I haven't used 44 since I said it was retired, but I mean,
If it comes up,
if it comes up,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and somebody.
So you're theoretically you retired her jersey, so to
Mhm.
speak, not necessarily the number will never be worn again.
Right.
And what do y'all do at Columbus?
So kind of like you were saying, we don't have anything set in stone, and this was a conversation that came up earlier this year. Like you said, we do have a few basketball jerseys or numbers that have been retired. Football wise, Isang Basti,
Yep.
he retired his number. That number will never be worn again. So that number has been
And
taken
see,
out.
so let's talk about that one. So he's been in the league 4 years.
How about 4 or 5 years yet?
So, and see, you weren't even there. They just retired Keisha Soigne's less than 10 years ago,
Yes, I was not part of that.
right? And she played in the league.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So hers,
So it'd be interesting to know what that criteria was. Why did it take so long to get hers retired?
right,
Where Bassie went to college, now he's in the league, so
right.
now it's
And
retired.
from my understanding, and granted, like I've said before, I'm still learning a lot. A lot of these conversations and processes were done before I was even at Columbus, or even maybe my first few years at the school. So I'm not
You
aware.
weren't privy to those conversations.
Right, but I do know Soigné is retired. Cobb
Loretta
is
Cobb.
also retired, and then on the men's side, there are about 3 or 4 that are retired over there too. And then of course, I think we've got some baseball uniforms that are retired and numbers that are retired. Softball, we do have one that's retired. It's a former softball player that we had that died in a car accident
Oh, okay.
a few years ago. So the decision was made to go ahead and retire her jersey. So
And when you say retired, you mean that jersey number will not be worn.
for that particular one, I believe
Okay.
that is the case, because I think we actually gifted her parents
The
her
jersey.
uniform.
Yeah, it's just it's crazy because even a few weeks ago I was questioning about the Chattahoochee Valley Hall of Fame. And I don't know the process. So the conversation started. So when I saw the NFL thing, it just
Mm-hmm.
sparked a little interest in my mind about that. And I'll tell you the thing with Hardaway, where would you display these things, right? So when you walk in your gyms, there's an area where those things can be on display. Right. You walk in Hardaway's gym, there's nowhere to store it.
Right.
You know, now if it was something built and added on, or we change the interest, if they change the interest in a few years, I mean, you know, then it could be something. You know,
Right.
because I remember we painted the walls in the
They-
gym.
Mm-hmm. Y'all painted the wall. You were there anyway.
I was.
You doing the thing.
You were part of it.
So the thought was not necessarily jersey retirements, but have a wall of fame and just stencil names and numbers on the wall, you know, for their respective sports or whatever.
I like that idea.
That way you're not worried about frames or anything of
Right.
that nature, but you recognize those people and you can add on
Right.
at any time.
Nothing gets broken.
Right. You can add on, not the jerseys, just whatever. But I was like, okay, so for football, what would you do if they made it to the pros? If they made it to the pros and they were good, like, what's going to be the?
If they make it to the pros, they
I'm gonna
should.
say at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think you made
I mean,
it.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, you made it to the highest level in your sport,
Right.
you know. So it's just a conversation that they'll continue having. I know your school will continue having, or whatever. You set those
So-
guidelines.
So we're having our first annual Hall of Fame gala.
So your school is
Our school is.
okay.
It was my idea, but we put a team together to bring it to life because it's a lot. But we have like a criteria to get into the Hall of Fame. It's for any sport.
Mhm.
You know, any sport can get it. And we're going to redo that wall where our concession stand is at, and
Okay,
that's
gotcha.
where their stuff will be
Mhm.
displayed at when you walk through that
Through that
hallway.
hallway.
So what are y'all gonna have there?
What are we gonna have? So each person will get they'll get their own plaque. We're actually doing like the jackets,
Okay.
Wow.
Look at
and
that.
they'll get a
pretty
plaque, but the other
cool.
plaque will have.
Powder blue.
Let me say this: whichever one we can find at a
That's
decent price.
financially
right.
economically safe.
It might be
Right.
black, but it's gonna have that call
That's
to
right.
see on it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But we'll put that plaque
Mm-hmm.
in that space.
Yeah.
And just kind of keep going.
Yeah.
And we talked about having a team, Hall of Fame team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they went out and get a jacket, but they'll get,
Right. Right.
you know, something. So just kind of put in the works, and then we'll kind of see how it go.
Yeah.
You know, but it's something that every school should probably have it, because we've had so many great athletes that
Mhm.
come through here. Like Jordan was the first one I think that had it. Jordan had it for years.
Really.
They have a Hall of Fame that's been going on for years.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I guess the part would be Coach McCoy at Columbus. Who's the historian to tell you the information? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
'Cause I've
That's
learned a
why
lot
again you
from
go like
You got to get a
alumni.
committee.
like
You
I
gotta
got
find
a
alumni.
committee with older
Yeah.
to younger.
Yeah.
And they, you know, we'll get a list of maybe 8 people
Mm-hmm.
and kind of look at their accomplishments or whatever, and then we'll pick
Right.
how many we're gonna pick off that
Right.
list and go.
So
from
when
there.
when you're looking at your list, what is it that you're looking for in order to pick person A over maybe person E?
Well, it just depends. Like we kind of talked about each person doing a bio
Mm-hmm.
and us going through it that way. So I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
It's still some months into it of how we'll get that person.
Right.
But this first year, we're just trying to get some big names that's going to bring people
To know
And
people?
to discuss it, yeah.
come and enjoy it. Once they come the first year, then we can get, because people
Build that
don't want to come
momentum.
anyway
Yeah.
because we had such a good time. It's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll you know, you'll have your people. So we definitely looking at some well-known people for
Mhm.
this year, and then maybe next year, you know, it might be you know, you have to write up something and
Right.
send
On
to
that,
us, and
nominate
Yeah.
that person or
then
something.
you have to kind of nominate yourself or whatever to be in it.
Right.
But this year we just kind of picking, and
Where are
That's
y'all
cool.
gonna do it?
we're gonna look at Trade Center, Bill Meal, what's it
Bill
called?
Meal?
Meals.
Mhm.
There's one other place they said, the museum.
That'd
Well,
be nice.
Well, I know Isaiah Crowell's gonna get in. You know, he just got in the Georgia College Hall of Fame.
How? He didn't go to college in Georgia before a year. I
I
think.
gotta look this up. I gotta do some research.
There you go.
Isaiah Crowell, he just got inducted into some Hall of Fame this summer.
Maybe the Georgia High School Hall of Fame.
Georgia High School Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Because he went to Alabama.
He went to
State
Alabama
for 2
State.
years, I
Sure
think.
did. Yeah, yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
2 years.
And I mean, you don't know about all the recognition people can get, you know, until you get in some of these meetings and these
Right.
conversations, you
Right.
know, because as a coach and now as an AD, I mean, is there an AD Hall of Fame? Like, I don't know. Is there a coach? And we know it's a coaching Hall of Fame.
Right.
Coach Hall of Fame.
You probably get in.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
I'll look for
I
it.
think you've
You
had
vote for me.
you've had a good career and it's only getting better. I mean,
Yeah, I
you're
got,
still
I got a while
young,
to
man.
go.
You're young in the game.
I got a while to go.
That's right.
I think I'm the oldest one coaching basketball, though.
Which is crazy.
I think I'm the oldest one.
Yeah. I'm out of there.
You out.
I'm
You're
out of there.
passing the crown.
I think I ran over my whistle last week. I threw it out the window and ran over it. Yeah, yeah. But listen, you all, we're going to take another quick break. We're going to come back with our third segment. We don't know what it's going to be about, but you will enjoy it. This office hours, real life athletic directors.
BRB.
Here comes more big rigs loaded with new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $13,500 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until October. Glenn Smith GMC, now celebrating 33 years. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Segment 3.
And we back.
We back. Back like we never left.
It's always like that.
I mean, we ain't going nowhere.
We didn't.
We'll give another shout out right there, Coach Keg.
We miss you,
We miss you,
homie.
Coach Keg. We miss you, Coach.
Look at you giving a pat on the back.
Pat on the back.
Knowing if he was sitting there, you
They
just
might
smacked
be,
you.
they might be kicking each other.
Be fussing. That's why I sit right here.
Right,
right.
'cause we're usually reversed.
That's right.
So
Listen.
we ain't too close.
That's right. Oh, the camera got good. Got a good shot of Keg right there. The invisible kegler.
Okay.
We are back. This is segment 3. Listen, this is our back to school edition. School starts tomorrow. As the director of athletics for Muskogee County School District, I want to wish all the student athletes and all the students in Muskogee County, all the teachers, all the employees, be best. Be safe. Get to those schools, and let's get cracking. My new slogan, hype me up. It's Coach Mills, back to school. Hey, wear your new shoes, wear your new clothes tomorrow. First impressions are very important.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
You're not wrong. You're
Facts.
not wrong.
Facts.
I'm going to kick it to my homie.
I just hope everybody has a great school year this year. To our students, don't get on your teachers' nerves. To our student athletes, make sure you're coachable. To our parents, make sure you're showing up and supporting your kids, whatever level they're in. And to my fellow coaches, teachers, and school staff, I hope you have a great year. Don't let these people stress you out.
No stress. Be blessed.
And then there was you.
And then there was Hunley.
Come on, what you got for the people?
Get that camera on. Make sure that camera's on.
Remember, it gotta be
Everybody.
rated, gotta be rated G.
I can't say that.
I know you can't say that.
I know. These are good microphones.
No, everybody come back with good attitudes, kids, teachers. We got to be there, so we might as well do it right.
Yep.
Real simple. To my fellow new AD, I wish you a great week, month, start of school. We'll be calling each other. We'll have each other's back.
Period.
And we're going to get through this thing safe
Absolutely.
and smooth. So
With
with
no
that,
fines.
with no fines,
No
we're going to
fines.
be finalists.
No fine.
We're gonna be finalists this year. But I just wish everybody the best and hope everybody gets off to a great start. We got a bunch of new people at Carver. Hey, let's get in there. Let's get it right. Get it right the first time and keep things rolling. So with that being said, Coach Hunley,
Coach McCoy.
Coach Mills.
peace.